Hello people of the internet. Look, it must be a different day. I've got clothes on and I've been pottering around in my room for a little bit without you. I'm sorry. I just felt a little bit better, so I thought I'd come in here and have a little potter. Yes, I've made more mess, but the reason why I've made more mess is that my husband just found these up in the loft and said to me, do you know where the bit that goes with these drawers are? And I was like, yes I do. It's here, sideways, in my craft room. Not really doing much. And he said, oh, I don't suppose I could have it to put Lego pieces in, could I? Because he wants to sort of like store bricks in it. So like he's going to be like mini brick storage. I mean, he's not going to be the next Brixie or anything, but so I was like, yeah, okay, you can, because to be quite honest, I could probably put those in the drawer and put those somewhere else and make a bit more space. Oh, what have I just kicked? I thought I'd keep the bucket, just a box. So yeah, I'm going to pull that out and I'm going to put the drawers in and I'm going to give it to my husband, and that's another thing out my room. Yay! I'll do a little catch up later on, because I have been putting like with like water-based markers, art-based markers, water-based markers, acrylic pen markers, and throwing some more stuff in there that needs to be sorted out. Well, it's already been sorted out. I know all of that stuff is going, but I want to put it together in packs so that I can facilitate its leaving kind of thing. So yeah, anyway, I'll come back to you later on. Good early Sunday morning, people of the internet. Right, so as you can see, I've made a mess of my desk again, but that was because I have done two things. I've done a little bit while you've not been here. I've just did it without you, but we'll go over what I've done, right? So I pulled out that thing there because, let me edit in a little bit of video here so you can see it. So as you can see, that's gone off to be used elsewhere, and that means these things have to find a new home now because they was in there. These books are the books that I pulled out when I was doing that video. And then these are the alcohol markers that I'd already decided that are going. Well, three of these live in the trolley, colouring trolley. But I'm going to give some of them away to someone. So I'm going to pick out all the duplicates that still work and whatever. So I thought I'd put them on here to do. That's what all of that is. Oh, yeah, these, I still haven't found the other ones of these, which I have decided to let go. I've no idea where they are. I must have put them in a box when I was in the process of hiding everything, rather than actually finding homes for everything, homes for it. I probably hid them away, and then I took photos of them to list on eBay, but I've decided to keep one set of these water-based gel crayons. This was the largest set with the most colours, because Emma said to me they're great for coloured backgrounds. Now, she did say the King Art ones were the best, but I'd already sold those and I only had 24 of those. So I am going to play with those. Why not? We can all watch me be useless doing backgrounds. Right, now the other thing I have been doing as well is putting like with like. So that is all my water-based markers. All of them, I believe. This shameful box, you already know what that box is. That's the alcohol markers that I've decided to keep. That's off my desk. This is collage stuff, which is going, but I need to pack it together in packs to send to people. And then this is what the alcohol markers were. This box was what the alcohol markers were in that I was selling. They've all sold now. Yay. Actually, apart from one set, I think. Yeah, I think there's just one set left on my eBay, linked down below. And this is all Ohuhu markers. Though, to be fair, this is an empty... this is an empty... whatever. What's that called? Bag. Basically, my first ever set of Ohuhu alcohol markers was the 168 set, which I got for a super cheap price, like accidentally priced at $39.99 or $36.99 or something. So I had one of those, and I'd already just recently bought, just before them, that set of 48 there, which are totally unused, never been used, and I was planning to send them back because I'd got that set. Never did send them back. Then, right, so that's empty, and out of them original 168 is basically what's in here. So all these little travel sets that I've used, I've put pens in and used, is basically in there, and then the, what are they called, pastel ones are in there. And then they're the Supreme brush markers that were sent to me by Ohuhu. And then I think underneath there, yes, is the other set of pastels. So that's the 2 sets of pastels. So effectively, sort of like knocking around in here, there's about a 216 set of Ohuhus. But I have used most of them to death. So most of them don't work. So that's why they're in here. And that's why I have put, without swinging you too much, the ones that are going to live on my desk, the full set, the 320, brand new, are there. So, and these, at some point, the reason why I've put them together, because like with like, is that I'm going to go through them all and get rid of the ones that don't work. The ones that I am actually going to let go are these. These are the new-ish. I did a video on them, which I will link up there and down there. These are the new Honolulu Plus Supreme brush. The ones with the Japanese rubber nib, like the Copics. So I didn't, they weren't for me. Even if they brought out a huge big set of them, the tip wasn't for me. Because to be quite honest, I don't like the Copic tip either. It's a little bit too jelly-y, I think. I like things a bit firmer. So they're going to go. I'll list them on my eBay. So that's not too bad. And then that is an empty bag. I tried to keep everything on their side. All the pens are kept on their side always. Oh, there's another. Oh, that's the skin tones. Yeah. So I will sort these out. Not now. They're together. Now the next bit that I did is I put all the paint and acrylic markers together, which actually overspilled. Look, doof, doof, and doof. Basically, these are all acrylic art markers, and I have given some away recently as well. I sent 2 parcels out, two goodie boxes to people with acrylic markers in them, and I still have loads to go. This one was sent to me to review when my dad was really ill, like the end, and I didn't have time to do it. So I mean, I might still show them. To be honest, they're the Artex markers. They're the same as them. They're the same as them. It's just a full set. I don't know why they sent them to me, because I don't know. We won't bother getting into that now. Well, maybe we will later. So these are all like with like acrylic markers. Just stopped to have a big coughing fit. For all the people who are asking how am I feeling, yeah, I'm alright. I'm not better. I've probably got about an hour of energy in me, and I'm going to spend it in here. I always keep saying, as long as I can spend an hour in here, I'll move it forward. Anyway, so what did I get to before I started coughing? All me water-based markers together, all me Ohuhus together, all me acrylic paint markers together, and then this, right? You'll remember from one of the videos, a couple of videos ago, I put all my pencils in that hole down there. And then when I was sorting this out yesterday for a little bit of time, I put some more pencils here. And then I put some more pencils here. And so now I've now got pencils there, there, and there. And then I thought to myself, oh, I found some more pencils over here in this corner. I found some more pencils as I edged towards clearing this floor. Let's just take a moment to appreciate. There's a clear floor there. As I edged towards the clear floor, as I edged over there, I found more pencils. Now these are all empty tins. Some of them pencils are stored in cases, and I might not keep them, so I'm keeping the tins. And but yeah, but I found more pencils, and then I brought them over here, and I was oh, I better find another hole to put them in. And I was like, no, you're going to get all your pencils, the ones out from over there, and you're going to put them all together. Let's face the Filofax face of shame. What did that comment say earlier? Someone posted a comment on the video, my last video, saying, I tried to watch this, but it is a... Oh, I'm going to have to go and read it. Hold on. I got it. I just went to go and have a look at it, but they'd deleted it. But you still get the notification to see what they've said. And they said, I tried to watch this, but the consumerism is disgusting. And I felt like saying, I know. That's what I'm telling you. That's why I'm doing this. I am admitting openly that the level of consumerism here is disgusting. I don't need to be, you know, smacked or hauled over the coals and being told that my level of consumerism is disgusting. I know. That's why I'm doing this. And let's just pick that up a little bit, right? I paid for all this stuff with my own money, right? I don't have a credit card. Well, I do have a credit card, but it gets paid off every month. I don't have any debts. I don't have any loans. I've never bought anything on Buy Now, Pay Later, Klarna, whatever you want to call it. I earn my money. I pay my bills. I put money in savings, and then I buy myself a few bits and pieces, right? Yes, that is consumerism, but that's what makes the world go round. If we all stopped buying, then there would be no shops, no manufacturing, right? So pause that for a second. I've now reached to the stage where I know that I've got too much stuff. So what am I doing with this stuff? Am I just throwing it in a big black hole? No, I'm giving it away. I'm selling it. I'm making sure that it goes to someone who will use it, whether it's someone who wants to buy it off of me because it's unused and it's a cheaper price, or whether it's, oh, I'm ranting again, aren't I? Or whether it's going to go to someone who hasn't got so much money and I'm giving it to them because it's used or whatever. Either way, yes, I know the consumerism is disgusting. That's why I'm here. No need to have a go at me about it. Anyway, the comment's been deleted now, unfortunately, because otherwise I'd have put it across the screen. But I'm going to get back to consumerism and why it's like it. and why we can't help it in a minute. But let's just stick with this at the moment. So I did all this, and then about an hour and 15 minutes into here, I was overheating. I'm still struggling with the virus. This was yesterday, which was Saturday. You'll probably see this next week, to be fair. Which hopefully by then I will be better. I put all these in here, went downstairs, had dinner with my husband, and then got into bed. And as I was laying into bed, I was thinking, that's not all my pencils. I know that's not all my pencils. And behind here, there's 2 layers of them things, look. And I'm still thinking, that's not all my pencils. Where's the Woomer pencils? They're not there. Where's the old Brute Funa pencils? They're not there. And then I remembered this box. This box, which is the pencils that I packed in the box when I started this declutter, like, I don't know, 10 videos ago, and I was like, oh, I don't want these, I don't want these, and then I'd gone and hidden them in the other room, but putting them in a box and hiding them in the other room is a deferred decision. Is not not actually getting rid of them. So what I'm going to do today in this video is I'm going to pull out all the pencils, everything in this box, everything on this shelf, everything on this shelf, and everything on this shelf, and even any pencils that are in here. Which I do have a list of what's in here, because these are things that I want to make videos on, and I've got a list of what's in each crate. Crazy stuff. This is the life of a YouTuber, you know. Emma Colours did a great video once called Hauls versus Reality. I'm going to link that video down below, or yeah, I'm going to link that video down below, so you can go and watch it. It's like, you see all these hauls, people go, oh, look what I bought, look what I bought, look what I bought. What do they do with it all? This is what happens to it all. You end up with too much stuff. Someone commented, and if I can find the comment I will paste it on the screen, that they wasn't into watching hauls. I am not anymore, but interestingly, hauls get the most views on the channel. Yeah, on everyone's channel. I get it. I want to see new stuff too, but too easily influenced. Right, anyway, what I'm going to do, pull all my pencils out, every single set of pencils, and I'm going to put them all on this desk, and I'm going to go through them like the good old days of sorting out my stuff and decide which ones I'm keeping and which ones I'm letting go. And on that note, when I was sorting my pencils out yesterday, I found this again. You've seen it. It's the old Prismacolor tin, and this is a tin of 72 Prismacolors, which were fake Prismacolors. And I kept this, and I've kept it, and I've kept it, and kept it to do a video. and I never did that video, but when I did actually do a video on fake Prismacolors, I couldn't find this. And so this is absolutely useless, and the only time I could have used it, I couldn't find it. So it's now going in the recycling. It's metal, it can be recycled. Goodbye, very old Prismacolor Premier tin. Look. That's because I've moved the crates temporarily while I go and see what pencils are in there. I've already pulled out these and these, and now I've just come upon this crate. Now I know what this crate is. This is stuff that I'd got together to do a comparison video of cheapish sets of markers that you can get in the UK. Someone actually requested it. Oh, sun's coming in. Ooh. And I've put them all in here to do the video. And none of these pencils were bought on Amazon. They were all ones you could get in UK shops. That was the point. And then I've got them out 3 times to make the video, but 3 of the sets of pencils you can't get anymore. And now WH Smith doesn't exist anymore. And I'm like, oh, is it even worth me doing this video? Is it worth me doing this video almost like for the archive, saying, well, you could have got these from the works, but they're crap anyway, so it doesn't matter, you can't get them anymore? Or am I supposed to go out and buy all the new ones that are now out? And so I think to myself, still might be some value in making the video, but they won't remain in my collection. Everything that's in these crates are for videos and won't remain in my collection. So that's like this set here, this here. These are all pastel pencils. I don't have time to make all the videos. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I work full-time. This is just fun times. I don't know, I like comparing things. I don't know. So, let it be known when I'm doing all my pencils that this crate exists. And in this crate are pencils that I am letting go once I have done the reviews. And if I haven't done the reviews by the 1st of January, well then I'll probably let them go anyway. So let that be known. There's no pencils in the other crate. So I'm just... You are my accountability partner, YouTube, to get through this disgusting level of consumerism. She obviously never encountered a YouTuber before, that woman. Or certainly never encountered anyone who buys stuff for a YouTube channel. But there you go. Anyway, this is my accountability section on this crate here. Let me put all the other crates back now and hopefully not put my back out. Positive thing, going through those crates, I found the rest of these. I obviously had put these away to review. I know that there's absolutely no point in me opening these and reviewing them because the lovely Wendy told me what they're like and a couple of other people have commented about what they're like, and then just not for me. They sound excellent if you're into painty, inky, glittery things, but not for me. So these are going to be listed on my eBay. I think I might put these 2 in as well as a freebie. I've got one that's open. It's here on my desk and I never use it. Where is it? With me Wink of Stella, which I also never use. But I think I'll chuck them ones in for free as well, because will I ever add glitter to something? I think these are good for card makers. Dazzling sheets of glitter, overlay 20 flat surface. Yeah, I'm going to chuck them in as well. I'm loving, just read that previous clip, I am loving the collaboration, the collaborative nature of this declutter. This reminds me of what I referred to in a couple of videos ago of Paula in the old days when she decluttered her room live, and basically people was going, keep that, throw that kind of thing. Because like, I don't know what these things are, and when someone comes back and tells me this is what they are, this is what they do, I think to myself, yeah, they're not for me. And that's great. That's helped me such a lot. Thank you, people of the internet, for being involved. Thank you for the interaction. It really is help pulling me along and getting this sorted. I can see light. It's a very small, tiny little white dot at the moment at the end of the tunnel, but I can see light. Oh, I just went downstairs to empty my bin and I found this downstairs, which I used to chop something up for work, so that needs to go in my drawer. I found this downstairs, which is more Ohuhu markers. Still from them same sets that I discussed earlier, but we're putting like with like. This is my little travel set that I use when I just want to take some markers with me. So, look at the sun now, look. I'm blinding you. You wouldn't think it was October or something, would you? Right, so I've got all the pencils out of here. I'm now clearing the desk back off, ready to lay all the pencils out. And then unfortunately we have to go out. So that'll be where I'll stop and I'll come back to you later. Not that you'll know, because the video will just go and there it is later. I'm back. It's 3.5 hours later. To you, 1 minute. Just had to take some shopping over to my mum's. Couldn't take her shopping because I'm not well and I don't want to give her what I've got. So we did some shopping for her and then my husband took it into her. And then we had to go over to the motorhome and make sure he was all bedded down nicely in his bed. Right, that's beside the point. Where did I get up to? Oh yeah, I was bringing all my pencils out and putting them on here, weren't I? Yes. Oh yeah. And going through that box there as well. Okay. Let's do all of that. So I moved all of these on here so far. Derwent, Faber-Castell, Artex, Caran d'Ache, Castle Arts and Artex, and all the Brute Funa and Calor. I've left on here the very dusty Prismacolor box and the Holbein box. Now Prismacolors are in there, but I have picked a few out to make up my other set, and my Holbeins are not in there. Holbeins are not in there. Oops, just saw them as well. They are my Prismacolor. I kind of know they're staying, so there's no point in putting them on the table. By now I'm going to go and get that scary box from when I packed it up before and hid everything. Yes, I remember packing this now. On top were 2 pencil cases. Let me just show you. This one, which has got my Chroma Flow set in it, and this is not the full set of Chroma Flow. This was the small set of Chroma Flow that I had before Beth gave me the full set of Chroma Flow. And this is the Marco Raffines, which I said the other day I wasn't going to keep. I'll stick some. This is the whole point now. I've run out of desk space. Let's just pull everything out, okay? So, Brute Funa candies. I'm putting, I call them the candy. I'm putting them there. Did we play with them the other day? Pastelos. There. Oh, see. Let's get down on my old knees again. Winsor and Newton. Artex watercolour ones. On with the Artex. Brute Funa. Sticking with the Brute Funa. Sticking with the Brute Funa. There's the rumour. I knew they were. Oh, and a colour list for something. What else? Brute Funa, Brute Funa. What are these? No, Amazon Basics, but I've not even done anything with them. Oh my. Charlie Brown, good grief. Right, I'm going to pull these 2 Brute Funas out and then we'll look at the big disgusting levels of consumerism. Disgusting levels of consumerism indeed. Right, I'm just going to... I've pulled them on here temporarily, but let me put all the Brute Funas together. I had a Brute Funa problem at some point. Though, to be fair, these were sent to me. But let's sort these out proper. Hold on. Right. That's all the Brute Funas, and I'm scared to put any more on there because there's a set there as well. They're the Calor that are propping them up. But we all know they're made in the same factory. Don't know why I'm whispering. But let's make the decision. There's some instant decisions that I can make. The Artex watercolour pencils are going. Never going to use them. I think they're beautiful. Beautiful box. They come with a nice little watercolour book as well. So I'm going to list them on my eBay. Put them definitely going. The Woomer pencils. I know these are sort of suddenly gone all big. I think it's because... Ouch, just trod on something. I think it's because they're available in the UK now. And when I got sent them, they was not. I don't know why they're so revered, because they are just the same as Artex and Brutfuna and all the others. They're just marketing them differently. This good light fastness, I did a video on these. So I don't need them. I don't need to jump on the Woomer bandwagon. I was already the band leader at some point, but yeah, I'm going to let them go. They're going to be listed on eBay. Do I need to play with the Amazon Basics? Do I need to play? Look, they're still sealed. That probably says it all, really. Do I need to have a play with them? Or do I need... Are they cheap? How much are they? Let me go and have a look. Yes, they're very cheap. They're currently £7.31. There's no point in me listing them. So what I might do is have a play with them. Because why not? That's why I bought them. And then, because you can't buy replacement colours, because they're just, you know, one-hit wonders. £7 though. It's cheap for 72 pencils, isn't it? That's like 10p each. But then what I'll probably do is put them in the trolley for downstairs, of course. Unless I love them, then I'll maybe use them as my travel set. I don't know. I'm going to put them in the to be played with pile. Expect a load of videos where I'll play with pencils coming up then. Which means I'm going to go and have a look how much the Woomer pencils are now. Good grief. They're listed for £47. Look guys, £47 for 72. £7 for 72. I might compare them. I might do a video that says £47 versus 72. What's the difference? And see if they really are different. Oh my word. £47. Marketing, marketing, marketing. Right, let's put these to one side in the to review section. I think I might keep a cube for each thing. Okay, so let's do some easy ones. Get the old jeans going. Right. The Luminance. Shall we dance, Luminance? Definitely keeping these. These were bought for me for doing a good job at work. They are beautiful. I am scared to use them. But I have made a pact with Isa. I don't know if that's her real name or whether that's just her YouTube handle. We made a pact to use our premium pencils and not just use our crappy ones. And then eventually move on to our premium ones. Life is short. Let's use our good pencils. So I'm going to put these on the definitely keeping to be used pile. That is the same for these Faber-Castell. These are actually my favourite pencils. The Faber-Castell Polychromos. I put them in the tin. I have used them quite a lot. Doesn't look like it, but they are my favourites. They last forever though. They're nice and firm. So I'm going to put them on the definitely keeping pile too. Just saying that, I've just realised that in this drawer in my Albrecht Dürer, drew the watercolour version of the Polychromos, which have never been used because I don't use watercolour pencils. Let's just shut that drawer and pretend they don't exist for a minute. That one's a difficult one. Right, what else are difficult? Black edition, not difficult at all. I bought these relatively cheap. I've no idea what they're like at all. A lot of people say they're good. I don't think I need a... Oh, there's me. I don't think I need another set of generic pencils. I haven't got the full set. There's no point doing a review of them. I don't know. It's worth playing with them. I just don't want a lot of little boxes of pencils to play with. But they cost me £12, £12.95. So could I have a little bit of playtime with them and think I got me 12 quid's worth? Maybe. What are they like? What are black editions like? Soft, hard, middle of the road? Yes, I've got my baseball cap on. It's Sunday. I haven't washed my hair. Marco Refines. I said this when I found these. These are going. These are really old. I was very excited a long time ago. I've probably still got it in my swatch books to show you. Yeah, let me find it. Let me find it and then I can video it for posterity. It's my swatch book. I am running out of steam. My back's really hurting and I'm very tired because I'm still struggling getting over whatever this viral thing is. Have I still got it in here? I hope so. Yes. Look. This here is the same picture printed out 10 times, and then these were all the sets of pencils that I had in the beginning, right? Polychromos, they were my first expensive set. Prismacolors, actually, they were probably my first expensive set. Coloursoft, the ones that my husband bought me in the drawer. Castle Arts, my husband bought me them for Christmas. Marco Refines, then I got the Brute Funa, then I've got the Creative Peak, then these are WH Smith ones that I had for ages, and then down here was just 3 sets of cheapies that I had: Crayola, Stabilo and Helix. Now all of these ones here are in them cheapy ones to go, but basically I was doing a blending test to see which ones were best. Look at the polys, beauty. Look at the Prismacolors, intense. Look at the Colour Soft, yeah, waxy. Look at the Castle Arts. I did like the way the Castle Arts blended. Marco Refines, they're like really hard, really firm pencils. Brute Funa, I remember when I got these I was like, oh yes, oh yes, because they blended so nice for 20 quid a box. So then I rushed and got the Creative Peak ones, which to be honest were the same, I know that now. And the WH Smith ones, I think they only had 12 colours, so the blending I had to muck about with. So I used to be really excited to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sets of pencils. Go me. Look at this. What would this Lily, who was excited with these pencils, think of this? I literally, the other thing with regard to disgusting amount of consumerism, this is the only thing that I consume in any great volume. I, clothes-wise, this year have bought one black suit that I bought for my dad's funeral. I bought it from Rice, never know how to pronounce it. I didn't actually wear the suit because it's a trouser suit, jacket and trousers, for my dad's funeral because I wanted to wear a skirt. I wore a pleated flowy skirt, but I wanted a new black jacket, so I bought the suit because now I can wear it for work as well, right? And I've worn it probably every week for the last, since I bought it, once a week at least. So I've bought one black suit this year, and I've bought 3 tops. No, I bought a jumper. No, that was one of the 3 tops, I was going to say. We went shopping for my birthday, and I bought 1 jumper, 2 tops for autumn, winter kind of thing, because some of my other ones are worn out. They are all the clothes I've bought in 2025. I've bought no new shoes, no new trainers, no new underwear, no new clothes, apart from what I just said to you. So, in all other aspects of my life, there is no consumerism, because other people go down to Primark every week and spend 50, 100, £25, whatever, on 5, 10, 20 pieces of clothes, which gets worn once or twice and then end up in landfill. That horrible fast fashion is awful consumerism. None of this is going to end up in landfill. None of these pencils, these will all be used, whether they're used by adults. Oh, I'm just thinking, I was going to say, as adults in an adult colouring club. I could do an adult colouring club. I used to run a scrapbook club. Huh. Then I could use these, I could leave these for everyone to use in the club. Oh, now I've got my brains whirring. I used to quite enjoy that. Wonder if anyone would come. Anyway, beside the point, all I'm saying is when you jump into one video and see one aspect of my life and slag me off for my disgusting level of consumerism, you haven't seen the rest of my life, where I've bought 4 items of clothing in an entire, longer than a year, because I didn't buy any tail end of last year either. Bought 1 pair of Bowden trousers last year. And the other thing I'm going to say, well, let me sort out my pencils first of all, because otherwise I'm just ranting all the time, and we're supposed to be sorting stuff out. But I want to just say we're continually bombarded all the time by ads. Like, you know, on Instagram, right, you can buy YouTube Premium, can't you? So you don't see ads, right? But you still see ads, because when you're watching someone's content and you're sitting there and they're showing you a book that they're colouring in, and they've been sent that book for free, and you sit there and go, oh yeah, I fancy that. What? So they've been sent that for, you're being advertised to. Do you know what I mean? I know that when I get sent stuff to review, you have to put a thing at the top. I'll put it up here now if I can magically work out how to do it, that tells you that the item that you are showing is a product placement, or you've been sent something for free, or you've been paid to sponsor it. I've never been paid to sponsor anything. I just get sent stuff to review for free. But I am very, when I review anything, I'm not like other people, right? I've seen other people doing reviews. I don't just show you the pen and go, look at these new pencils by Artex. Let's have, oh yeah, they're really soft and I really like them. You can get them for $4.99 on special offer. You know, like a 1970s Ronco ad. I go, okay, I've been sent these. Let's have a look. Let's compare them to these. Let's compare the tip. They're a bit flexible. They're a bit soft. They're a bit hard. I don't think much of them. Blah, blah, blah. I still review them, but I'm honest. Someone said to me, you can't be honest if you haven't paid for them because you haven't got no skin in the game. You haven't got any money on the line. But I think you can be honest if you're honest and you're not just doing it to push the product down someone's throat. And one of the things that really does disturb me, I've seen some big YouTubers who are showing free products and they say, maybe towards the end of the video, thanks very much Artex for sending me them, but they don't have the thing at the top. So you can start watching that video and get 45 minutes into it and have already gone off Amazon and bought them before you know that they've been sent them for free to push them to people. And that's why it's hard, right? We are bombarded with advertisements all the time. We are bombarded with advertisements on telly, on billboards, on YouTube, you know, flicking up. You've probably seen one in this video. On Instagram, scroll 1, scroll 2, scroll 3, next thing's an ad. Look at another colouring, look at another colouring, next thing's an ad. And then the funniest thing is when I say look at this colouring, look at this colouring, look at this colouring, 3 of those colourings are basically, I used Stabilo pencils. Thanks Stabilo for giving me the pencils to use on my Instagram. So now more and more of the stuff that you're seeing on social media is advertisements as well. We literally, in between the content is now the adverts as well. I know that I don't know whether I'm making any sense, but I'm trying to explain how this happens. I don't follow anyone that buys clothes or shows clothes. I follow people who colour and I get swayed by what I see, and this is what ends up. Because when I did this swatch sheet, I don't know when I did this swatch sheet, maybe 6 years ago, maybe 8 years ago. It's probably 6 years ago. I reckon this was 2019, maybe 2020, maybe 5 years ago. Whenever I did this sheet, I was happy. What made this happen? Oh, and someone's just bought something on eBay, which has made me feel better and made me jump out of my skin. Let's move on and let's have a look at getting rid of some more things and putting them on eBay. It was a jigsaw puzzle. Thank you, person who bought my jigsaw puzzle. Yeah, insidious advertising. That's what I'm going to call it. Right, let's put this back away and let's get rid of more pencils. Okay, Marco Raffines are going. I don't know whether they will stay in that pencil case though, because I like that pencil case. Okay, Artex. I don't need both sets of Artexes. I don't need the 48 set and the 126 set. So I think I'm going to keep the 126 set. And I'm going to get rid of... I don't need both sets. Right, pick on some of these. These are easy. These are going. Can you even get them anymore? These are the original ones. Can you even get them anymore? The square brute fooners. These are the square brute fooners. I thought I had 2 spare sets of these. There is a box down there. I've never enjoyed them. Hold on, let me see how much they are. They're not on Amazon UK anymore, but you can probably get them on Temu or AliExpress or something now, which is probably why they're not on Amazon UK anymore, because Amazon take too much of a cut. But I'm going to let these go, especially the spare ones, and when I get to the pencil case with the other ones in it, I'm going to let them go as well, because I never really used them, and I know some people love them, but I don't. I prefer the round ones. So, putting these in the to-go pile box. I need to sort the box out. It's all very performative when I'm putting everything in the box, but I have to actually fit them in the box and put them... Oh, these are going. These are This is a nice little set actually. It's a 72 set. They're nice, soft. They're exactly like the soft castle arts, but I've got the 120 set. I definitely don't need the 72 set. So they are going to go as well. These will be listed on my eBay the day that you see these. Right. Pablo's. Got them for a bargainer's price. I've never even opened a tin. Don't even know what they're like. Going to put them in the to be played with section, which is here. I could put them straight in the fancy section, but I don't know whether I'm going to keep them. Right, what do we do with Artex? No, let's do some other easy ones first of all. Right, I know these pastelos are going because I don't even know why I bought them, to be fair. I'll put them down the side for now. These chroma flakes are going. What else is going? Right, these, I don't even think you can get these anymore. These are Derwent metallic pencils. These are really old. These are the water thingy ones. I'm not keeping those. I'm keeping this. Right, hang on. These Stabilo Carbothellos. I want to play with those. So, on the to play with pile. I'm sure you'll all quite happily watch me play with pencils at some point. Right. That was easier. Definitely keeping this wooden drawer of Coloursoft, because my husband bought me these and they've just got such a little emotional pull to them. I love them. Right. Inktense 100. I also have the Inktense 72 in here. Is it in here? Somewhere. I thought it was. Where's... I just saw more pencils. Oh, they're in here. Oh, I've just seen more pencils. I don't even use Inktense. Not pencils. They are really nice though. If I do use them... let's pull these out. Right, 24 set of drawing, 24 set of graphiting. I haven't made a decision about them yet, I'm just putting them up there. Oh, these are the watercolours. Yeah, it's another set of watercolours. Really old they are. Trying to get the Inktense out. Beautiful, aren't they, in the boxes, look. Derwent Inktense water soluble range. What's the new colours? I'm going to keep the 72. Right, I've got two sets of watercolour pencils. I've got the Derwent ones, original ones. I've got the Albrecht Dürer polychromos ones. Then I've got the 72 set of Inktense in the nice wooden box and the 100 set of Inktense. For the amount, what's the different colours? Alright, I'm going to now look up. What's that? 28 different colours? I'm going to see what them 28 different colours were to see whether I'll ever use them. And then if not, I'll just keep my nice box. Now I'm in a quandary because there are some beautiful new colours, some really bright poppy new colours in the new Inktense. They're not new now, they've been out for like 3 years or something. But these are in a nice box. Oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know which ones to keep. I don't know if I should keep any. I think I've even got a little set of Inktense as well that I got given for free by Derwent, like a 24 set somewhere. You know what I need to do? Dig out the 24 set, play with them, see whether I love them. If I do, make a decision. But question, people of the internet, if it was you and you had the 72 set in a beautiful box, by the way, no criticism about disgusting consumerism here. I thought the only people who would be watching me would be other crafters with full set syndrome problem. If it was you, 72 set in a beautiful wooden box, 100 set in a tin which has got all the colours in it, and in case you're wondering, this I probably got this for a stupidly bargain price. going to put these on the I've got to have an I don't know shelf. I guess the I don't know shelf is the to play with shelf, but I just need to get the small set because I don't want to, you know, mess up the good sets, the big sets. Let's have a look at the rest of the Derwents. We played with them all the other day. Light Fast. I'm keeping them. Someone said keep all your good pencils. I'll probably never buy them again. Pro Colour. I didn't find these great. I might test them in a few more books to play with. Are they expensive, Pro Colour? Even never know. Colour Soft. I like those. I mean, I have a problem here as well because I've got the 72 set and the 48 set. But these are my favourite Derwents. Those and the Chroma Flow are both my favourite Derwents. So they're going to both go on the keep pile. There's no room there at the moment, so I'll have to sort it out. Right, what's in here? We're making headway. I'm not looking behind me yet. These are the easy ones, aren't they? Oh, they were the big set of Artex. Okay, so let's start stacking up the cheap ones here then. Artex. They were going. And what were they? They were going. I've got to find the box for those. Winsor and Newton. I think I'm going to let these go. I don't need to... Can you buy these individually? Are they... Oh, made in Vietnam. You know what? It's only 48 colours though. Ah, what a dilemma. If they're perfect and they're wonderful, can you buy them individually? Let me look. You can see me on the computer looking everything up now, look. They do a 72 set now. There's the 48 set that I've got. And now they do a 72 set. Look, new, 90 quid. Oof. But they look, there was a picture close up. Here's the colours, look. Oh, I don't like that yellow, it looks really bright, that lime zest. I don't think I need them. I would just play with them and go, okay, people of the internet, these are soft, like whatever. You know what I might do? I might get one pencil out, give it a play with. What's the point though? What's the point of me getting out one pencil and play with it? Nothing. I've got plenty of pencils to play with. And if I fall in love with one of the pencils, I've got to buy a whole new set. Let it go, Lily. Let it go. Ta-da! In the box. Right. Artists. Now, these Castle Arts. My husband bought me these. They're one of the ones on that list. And I was so chuffed when I got them for Christmas. I was like, oh, I've never had a giant set of pencils before. This is the biggest set I've ever had. Which was true. Because... Oh, I probably had. I had the polychromats, but I was just really excited to get them. I'm keeping them. They have a fond memory. The metallic ones are going. Why are they still sitting there? Now, these are metallic pencils. These are the Harmonious pencils, which I've been told I like the soft. Thank you for all the people who told me that. I commented on one of them recently. They're the same as the soft, and they complement the set. So I'm going to definitely play with them and keep them. The metallic ones, I don't even know. Did I buy them or did I get them for Christmas? I think I got them from Christmas. They've never even been out of the box. I don't like metallic pencils. I've said that in about 3 videos now. Don't need those. Right. Artex. I have in here the 120 set of Artex, which I used to love using them. I'll stick them on there. No, not Artex. I keep saying Artex. They're Arteza, which you can't buy anymore. So I've got this set. I'll stick one there with the Artex. Then I have this set, which is a 48 set. Is it 48? 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 24. Yeah, 48 set, which I used to travel around with. Then I have this set, which is a... Is it a 72? Oh, it's a spare 120 set. I didn't know I had a spare 120 set. Oh. Now I don't know what to do. Can you still get Arteza? I mean, I'm going to retire one day. Probably in about 2 years' time, hopefully, if we've got enough savings. And move to the coast. And I'll be taking all my art supplies with me and I'll be able to use them all. Oh, Can you still get them? I'm going to look these up now, aren't I? A set sold for £82 and then another set sold for £39. So, I don't know. I've got 220 sets and a 48 set. Have these been replaced by Artex? Don't know. Castle Art Gold. Have never even used them. I know that they're hard. I know that they're oil based. I'm going to put them in the to play with section. We're now on the giant stack of Brutfuners, but I need to change my battery before we look at these. Right. I wished I could just change my battery like that. I'm feeling knackered. But then again, when you think, I spent an hour in here before, right, took the dog for a walk, come back, spent an hour in here, moving everything around, lifting my crates, then went over to supermarket shopping, took it over to my mum's, went over to the storage unit where the motorhome lives, drove around in the motorhome for a bit to keep its tyres fresh and its battery charged up and all that kind of stuff, come home, cooked lunch, ate lunch, and now I'm back in here, and I've been in here for probably another hour now. No wonder I'm knackered. And it's Sunday. It's my day off. Oh dear. Right, let's get rid of these Brutfuners. Let's go through these Brutfuners. Let's work out what's going in the box. Let's take photos of them. Let's get them listed on eBay. And then when you see this video, they'll be available to you buy if you're interested. Right. Never opened these. Brutfuner oily coloured pencils. I don't even know what they're like inside. I had a little quick peep. They are supposed to be portrait ones, but they look a little bit the same as them other ones. Them Brutfuner oily coloured pencil what are they called? I call them the candy set. They look the same. Do they have names on them? Just a skin tone. Skin tone. I wish they all had the bloody same numbers, and then I'd have a chance of getting a like full set. Oh, I suppose I could just buy a 520 set and then get rid of all of these. Don't know yet. I can tell when I'm getting tired because my decluttering gene wavers. Oops, all gone blurry. Hold on, let's see if we can get it back. There we go. Right, this is a backup set of the 120 set that I first ever bought. I paid £20 for them. They turned up and I was like, I was expecting, it was the first 120, right, I had my polychromos. I got them in a sale in 2015. I paid, don't get scared everyone, £65 for my polychromos. I never wanted to use them because I have that problem where I'll only use cheap pencils. I started colouring again in 2020. I bought this set, well, the ones that I use. I paid £20 for them. I undid them and I thought they was going to be cheap and crappy, like old school pencils like we had when I was a kid. And I got them out and they were so soft and they were so lovely and they were so easy to use. I was like, oh my god, for £20. I've still got the review on YouTube, on Amazon, where I said, I've never thought a pencil set for 20 quid would be this good. And I instantly bought a second backup set. These be they. I then, when I bought the squares, when everyone was raving about the squares, and then found out they was exactly the same. No one believed me. I made a video about it. I got maligned for making that video, but then I contacted the manufacturer and they told me the cores were exactly the same, and they actually sent me these ones, which were their original. I don't even think it says Brutfuner on them on the pack. They also sent me these ones, which were their first set, I think, that they sold, and they also sent me the squares. And they also sent me the fake Prismacolors that they made and said all of these have the same cores. And I was going to make a video about that. But hey, I didn't bother because I just didn't need the ag. You know, if people believe what they want to believe. I didn't want, you know, I didn't need to stir up an unnecessary hornet's nest. So I didn't do it. So these can go. So I wonder how many colours, how many different colours there are in the 180. What am I even looking for? I've got 120, I've got 160, I've got 180. Is the 120 within the 180? Is the 180 in the 160? Are they a subset of each other, or can you add them all together and get 520? Do they add up to 520? They add up to 300 and 460. Nice load of greens in there. Oh, Oh, see, my decluttering gene's gone. I've got the 300 calor, and they're the same. Tell me, people of the internet. The other thing as well, hold the front door. Let's park these just for a second. I may like the way that they feel, but you can't get open source. I'm not at work. I can't get open stock, which means if I fall in love with that green and it goes all the way down, I'm stuffed. And further down in this pile is the 320 black barrels, which I really, really like. I might have a brute Funa off and make a decision and only keep one set. I know I'm not keeping the squares because I don't like the fact that I can't sharpen them and they feel uncomfortable in my hand. So it would just be the old style and the black barrel. And the black barrel we know are, you know, the same as Shuttle Art and Effie Messo and whatever other names they came out as. Right, because I can't make a decision about these, I'm going to stack them and spend a bit of time when I've got a little bit more energy and have a brute Funa off and make a decision. I might build myself the most beautiful set out of these and go, right, I've got 300 of them, I'm going to keep them all. I don't know. They get included in that as well, to be fair, and so do they. Oh, these are different though. These are the pastels. Not I've used them. Ooh, no one ever believes I use my pencils, but I do. I like these. I'm keeping those. It's interesting. When I know I want one, I can just go like these, keeping them. It's the same with... Right, see, look, these are my 120s. The ones that I'm using. I'm going to have a brute Funa off. Battle of the brute Funas. And decide which ones I'm going to keep. These square ones that are in here. Those cases I used to get when I had time. Well, this is the problem. Oh, I had a beautiful comment from someone. Yana, I'm going to put it on the screen, who said that what used to be her relaxing hobby, what used to be her relaxing hobby has now become an anxiety-inducing clutter zone. I feel exactly the same. And I am with you on this. You know, I almost feel like I should start a Discord or something where we can all go and chat and sort of like cheer each other on and sort of help ourselves declutter kind of thing. But anyway, these are the square ones. I have never used them to any great deal, so I'm going to put these square ones back in their box, which is over there. Yes, I can see it over there. And I'm going to let the square ones go. So I have made a decision about those at least. I'm not going to let my pencil case go. Right, now we're on to the... Right, I need to sort these out and then I'll come back to you. Okay, so these... Oh, I've caught them under there. There we go. These are my black barreled brute Funa. Look, these are the pencils I really use. Look, they're really short. I mean, really use. I just really like them the best. I really like them. I don't know why. I just, if I have to take one set of pencils, these ones always come with me. I have a spare tin of those. And then I have another spare tin of those. So these are definitely staying. These are one of the ones where I can go straight away. Yep, keeping. These are 100 set of, they say Effie Messo on them. But when you open them, hold on. There we go. They are the black barreled brute Funa. Yeah, look. Brute Funa, black barreled. And I thought that I've taken out all the metallic ones. That's what the gaps are. That's what them ones were in that thing the other day. And I've sorted them all out in colour order. And I thought that I would take these. They've never been used, brand new. I thought that I would take these away on holiday with me. As in, they'll be the ones that stay in the caravan, motorhome. But I should just stick to the 120s. No, how many's in that set that I've got? Yeah, 120. I should just stick to the 120 because there are different... Oh, I don't know. I'm at that stage. I think there's different colours in here. I might check. Is there different colours in here? Is there? And do you really care if there is one colour that you haven't got? I do like them though. And if there's an extra colour that I haven't got, I would want it. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna check. I get to play with my pencils, eh? Tell me how many of my pencil playing adventures that you want to watch, and how many I want to record, and how many you're not interested in. Right, let me do these ones up and put them in the to play pile. To be honest though, a set like that is a nice set to have in a sort of like travel bag. When we went away to Stowmarket last week, was it, for work, I didn't take any hobby stuff with me, and I just wished I had a small set of pencils and a colouring book. This would have been perfect. So maybe I'll keep them for that. Anyway, let's put them in the... So I'm having a Brute Fooner off, and I'm having a... Let's check to see if all the colours in this 100 set are in that set. Alright, and then the last one of the Brute Fooners is the fluorescent, which I have played with. And I think I did say that I was going to play with them and compare them with the Harmonious. So let us put those in with the Brute Fooner. The Battle of the Brute Fooners. And now I'm just left with these. The 300 colour set. Should I just keep those and get rid of all my Brute Fooner because they're the same? This is where I've got to. These are all the Brute Fooners. These are the Black Barreled Brute Fooners. These are the Battle of the Brute Fooners. These are all the definite keeps. So Holbein, Prismacolor, Chromaflow, Luminance, Lightfast, Pro Colour, still on the fence, Colour Soft, Polychromos, Castle Arts. These are all the to play with or compare and all that kind of thing. So all my pencils are in there. These are all definitely going. So by the time you see these videos, this will be listed on eBay. Oh, you know what I might also get rid of? My graffiti. Yeah, I don't need those. They can go too. Yeah, my camera just moaned at me. I'm not sure whether it cut off. Anyway, keeping those. Not sure about those. Keeping those. That's going to have to do for now because I'm absolutely exhausted. So thank you very much for watching. My desk is clear again. Pencils that are going, pencils that are going, pencils that are going, pencils that I'm not sure about, pencils to play with, pencils to play with, pencils I'm keeping. I feel like I'm getting somewhere. There is more floor space. It is quite draining. Decluttering is draining. Making decisions is draining. It's just easier to tuck them away in a box and pretend they don't exist. But hey, that won't get the baby bathed, will it? Thanks very much for watching. And if you are also on a decluttering journey, well done. Good luck. Keep at it. We're in it together. Take care everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.